Gamers. Axel, I did not take my screenshot. I didn't need to. Because I took a video and then I took a screenshot of the video. I didn't even try. I had already gotten the screenshot through a video before you taught me how to do it. I wonder how much level 2120 Pconc costs, because we could upgrade my Pconc bouncing if this isn't too expensive. I haven't done a build upgrade in a while. Let's see. Poisonous concoction, level 21, quality 20. It's too divine for this. What about Pconc bouncing for this? Alright, we're gonna start off the stream doing some Uber Lab to try and upgrade my Pconc bouncing. I could buy a Pconc bouncing level 21 for 4 div, or I could just we'll see how long this takes. Where's the currency to do this? Do I just not have any? Oh, I have 0. I've dropped 0 offerings. Ugh. So I accidentally bought this, and then I can't even sell it, apparently. What the fuck? I bought these last night by mistake. God damn it. 110 for 15. 550. What? I don't know how to do this. 38, 40, 30, 38. No. This is... I just do 30 for 45, right? If I don't hit the font, I could just do quality or XP, gem XP. Is snaking worth anything? All right, thank you for the lurk, Axel. Appreciate you. $30C, all right. Sounds good. I'm sure I already have some. I should use some that already have quality. Or maybe I don't, actually. Yeah, I have some. Here's a few. There we go. For an animate guardian. The problem with that is I've invested very little into my character, so if I get an animate guardian, I'm gonna start investing money in this other thing. My character has almost nothing invested, right? Like, we have a 6-link doppel. It's just like rare pieces of gear, and like the gear costs like amounts of chaos. This build is like a poverty build. So why would I do an animate guardian? I would also have to take out some gems. We could though. It's not necessary. I don't know. Are any of you guys using animate guardian? If you want the Atlas, there's a video I put out, like, I don't know, like half an hour ago. It's on YouTube. I should actually make that a command, though. You're right. Hold on. 3 attempts? Huge. Let me make that command right now. Here, this is the Atlas. And actually, I'll put that in here. Amazing. I should put that in the stream title too, actually. I actually forget. Do I need to use a special key to get the corrupted one? I think I need to use a special key. I think I'm using the wrong key right now, but it's fine. Well, I'll buy the other key next run. Has anyone done this yet? I haven't done this for like a year. I know there's different endgame keys. I'm gonna have to go on the wiki.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. An emperor is only as efficient as those he commands to dance with death. Such resilience. Only one of your lessons was completed.
I'm trying to change my level 2120 Pconc to level 2120 Pconc of bouncing. Forget if I need one of the special ones for that or not. We'll find out when we get to the end of this. Yeah, it's corrupted. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. It's okay. We'll just get some XP or quality from this one. Still fine. I think level 20. I think it probably depends on their character level. I don't know. Someone on Discord said they turned off Grace next to a Merc with Grace, and it didn't change their evasion, which means that Merc had a level 20 Grace. This is a really easy lab to do today. There's no golden door or anything.
Must keep the empire awaits you with open jaws.
My mana is gone.
Your destination is more dangerous than the journey, Ascendant.
So what do I want to add quality to? Probably steel skin, right?
Too slow. The goddess is watching.
We can use it if we want. It's preference. Yeah, this doesn't really do too much. I just haven't bothered swapping. I probably should swap that. That consumes your endurance charges though, doesn't it? Like I don't know if that's just gonna be better all the time. It depends on what you're doing. Probably better in some situations, worse in others. My advice is click on monsters. Don't click when you don't have to. Because whenever you click a monster, your mana doesn't drop. You leech it back. Like if you just do this, you're gonna have mana problems because there's nothing there and you're just clicking on nothing. Just don't click on nothing. My mana cost is 20 and I don't even have this point on the tree. Yeah, Enduring Composure is nice. I don't have Enduring Composure. You don't... You should be fine with 21 mana. Wait, 21 mana? Why do you have 21 mana? That's really low. I have 59 mana. I'm not sure why your mana is so bad. Are you using precision? Is that it? Okay, Hypnotics. Yeah. And you have the mastery here for reservation as well as this wheel. I'm surprised it's solo. Well, I'm trying to get Pconc bouncing level 21. That's what we're doing here. It's a really, really, really good layout. There's no golden door. It's super fast. Why do you want to do Slayer instead of Pathfinder? Nice, lucky. I want to see how someone in chat said they were dropping hundreds of 8 mod T16 maps through the new influence, and I don't understand how they did it. Like they gave me the scarabs, but I still don't really understand how you get so much more using the new influence. I'll try it though. We'll do a map farming tree with those scarabs and see what happens. I'm curious. You can take inspiration from my build, Dream Fang, but obviously you can't play the exact same thing on Slayer, right? Because the starting locations are different and the ascendancies are different.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep
Oh,
those
rip.
who navigate your
That would do it.
empire through troubled waters.
Oh, so I need to chaos spam it. Okay.
Violence is delicate delight in your gilded dungeon, ascendant.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. See, transform a corrupted skull gem to be a random corrupted skull gem of the same. No, it can't be same color. These are not useful. I don't think I need to use this. I think I can use regular lab, and when it says transform it, it doesn't need this text. I'm pretty sure we can do this in normal lab. I guess we'll find out soon. I'm gonna do a normal lab after this. Um, there is no reason to use this key. That's fine though. Well, we're gonna find out.
The goddess is watching.
I should have done this for the last 2 years, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have to use that special one. But I do like how you're so confident in something that I don't think you're correct at. You might be, but I don't think you are. We'll find out soon enough.
The weary traveler draws close, lending strength to one's enemies. wisdom is the offspring of suffering and time.
Oh, how are you liking Mamba? I bet it's way better for doing like a boss fight, right? How about just for doing like juiced content? Is it still fine? Like you just jump into a pack and it explodes? Or nah? Is it kind of clunky with that? I think I'm on the wrong way. God damn it. Fuck.
When the time comes to strike, an
We'll see.
emperor strikes
We'll
without
see, Lucky. You might be right.
as those he commands.
It's so hard to remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't have to buy an expensive one to do this last league.
My mana is gone.
Such resilience. My 3 lieutenants remain. Misery loves company, I suppose.
I'm actually like 99. I could say I'm 100% sure this will work. It's very unlikely this is not going to work. Because I remember being very surprised the first time I did this that it worked. And why would I be surprised if the text literally says it only works when corrupted? So that wouldn't have made sense. This is actually an amazing lab. If you guys want to get your 2120 Pconc, you should really do it before it resets. It's never going to be as good as this. The fact that there's no golden door is amazing. You just need a corrupted level 2120 regular Pconc bouncing. Or, sorry, regular Pconc and not the bouncing one. I think I'm on the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, no golden door is huge. There might be some good dark shrines along the way. I don't even have the PoE lab open though. I got a dark shrine once.
Can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep the empire awaits you with open jaws.
What tech is this? You'll see. It's a way to get level 2120 Pconc bouncing.
I die for the
Hopefully we get it right here. It's like a 1 in 4, I think. We didn't get it here. This needs to say of the same gem. We still didn't get it. We'll get it soon though. 100 million XP is so much. I should really be doing this with an Enlighten. Yeah, I normally get it pretty early, don't I? This one league I didn't. Nice. No, I just have a level 2120 Poisonous Caution because those are cheap. Level 20 and 20 Poison Caution bouncing is expensive, but just the regular one is like 2 div. It's half as much. Well, at least when I bought it, it was. Holy shit. I went the wrong way.
The weary traveler draws close to the end of strength to one's enemies.
That's actually no longer today's update. There's Exclamation Endgame is a more recent update.
By the goddess, what ambition! Wisdom is the offspring of
Maybe I should take that off of my
time.
title. Let me take that out. Well, you need to have Vulgarace active to get up there. Which is fine. Like, when something crazy is happening, you press Vulgarace. I mean, technically, you can... There are ways to get enough evasion to get... Also, do you have blind check? If you could check blind to... Like, enemies are likely going to be blinded most of the time. Because of Astronauts. There are patch notes.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. An emperor is only as efficient as those commands.
Be careful, because when you have the Vulgarace gem, PoB defaults to having Vulgarace on but regular Grace off. So you need to manually change it to have both on. Or at least my PoB does. PoB is really buggy. And I feel like I need to exit and then like reopen for it to even display correctly. Merc had Grace Malevolence. I mean, I already have haste, yeah. I have Grace and haste right now. I like haste. Or I like... I don't know. You can put... You can still use Vol Grace, just don't reserve it. So if your Merc has Grace, then you just have the button, Vol Grace, but you don't have regular Grace. That's an option. I would have Vol Grace no matter what, though. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, that's fair. There's tons of stuff you can add. I just have the absolute worst stuff. In fact, somebody was telling me yesterday that Fizz Reflect does not kill the Merc with Astronauts. And like my Merc might have just been dying because he was squishy. So we can take Fizz Reflect off of the thing.
My mana is gone.
A mapping regex? Okay, yeah. But next update I'll put one in. It's a good idea. Write that down. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. We have 30 minutes before it. I didn't actually read it though. I wonder what they're doing. Make the mercs not one-shot people quite so easily.
An aspirant can afford to be promising.
I hope we get it here so I can stop doing this.
With open jaws. Your destination is more dangerous than the journey, Ascendant.
We didn't get it. GG. Oh my god, we still haven't... What's happening? Allied mercs are squishier. Oh, they nerfed. No more one-shots for any... Oh, nice. That was the only thing I was scared of, really. We can drop this decoy totem now.
The goddess is watching.
That's crazy. Maybe wait a few hours and it'll drop again. Don't buy it at 3 div. How much do you sell for?
The weary traveler draws closely and led of the strength to one's enemies.
I hope my merc doesn't die. My merc is pretty tanky though. Oh, that's not bad. That's still quite a lot.
Wisdom is the offspring of suffering and time.
20 div worth of gear. What kind of merc gear costs 20 div? What? Is that like expensive rares or what? Okay. Well, unfortunately my merc is not res capped, so yikes. Thanks for the sub. That's TV. Yes, it can definitely be utilized on Poison Spark. Mage Blood really makes it easy to get the 90 lightning res. So you can use like a double corrupted lightning coil. And you can just have 90 all res.
My mana is gone.
My 3 lieutenants remain. Misery loves
Probably if you have a Mage Blood, you would want You only need like a 3-slot Mage Blood because you probably want to fix your mana using the you watch my videos, right? There's that one replica flask that gives you energy shield as your mana pool. So like that is a non-unique flask. And also you would likely want a Progenesis. So you can actually buy like a cheap Mage Blood. 3 flask Mage Bloods are a lot cheaper than 4. And that would be ideal, I think. Like I don't think you even want a 4-slot Mage Blood. I'm sure you can tinker around for it to work, but just using Energy Shield as your mana pool is so comfy, it just sort of makes sense. Yeah. But Tides of Time is perfectly fine as well. You could even get away with a 2-flask Mage Blood, and those are like really, really dirt cheap compared to like are those like half the price of regular? I don't even know, but they're significantly less. Like that would be fine. Just have like Topaz Flask and Onslaught Flask on the Mage Blood. I don't know. You can definitely get a cheaper Mage Blood. This really shouldn't be that hard to get. We're getting unlucky here. God damn it. I have one more of these keys left. Should I do Dark Shrines? I could bring up the map, I guess. I probably should be doing them. At least we're qualitying all our gems, right? We're getting everything up to 20. That's fine. It's nice to get that done. There's an Argus in the first room, apparently. Here's the map if anyone else is doing lab. I would run Defiance. Well, you're gonna have to run Defiance for the crazy strats. But I mean, if you're not dying, you can opt to go for a damage amulet. It depends on your strat. Defiance enables you to do some really scary strats.
Wisdom is the offspring of suffering and time.
I was doing Exiles with it, yeah. I used the Defiance for that, though. And I'm not sure if I did it on the absolute lowest budget version. I was doing it definitely not on the highest budget, but I don't remember. I might have been doing it on the absolute lowest. But that transition spot is definitely not it's not an end point for the build. It's like a starting point. Well, there's a Dark Shrine in this area, but I could not find it. GG. Hey, Miraculous. No, I'm not on Spark this time.
My mana is gone.
Wow. Next step. I just am in the wrong area. Just get attack speed and accuracy on it. Where the hell am I supposed to go?
When the time comes to strike,
You can get Chaos Dot Multi in the implicit as well.
as those he commands, entertain doubt is to dance with death.
I think they just nerfed the Merc that gives you minus lightning. I'm not sure. Well, they're about to in 15 minutes.
Misery loves company.
Should probably see like how that affects it so you can plan your build appropriately. It's unclear what's wrong with it. I don't know. Yeah, Mercs were definitely the scariest things in maps, weren't they? And it sucks because if the Merc had something really, really valuable, then you died. That feels pretty bad. I lost a Divine. I'm trying to get my gem to level 2120 Pconc bouncing. This is a really good lab layout. It only takes like 5 minutes to do lab. It shouldn't take that many runs. I'm also getting my quality up. I like getting my alt quality this way. I'm gonna stop as soon as I get my gem though.
Can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep you, must navigate your empire through troubled waters.
3 on average. I've done like over 6, I think. I've done a lot.
The trap of tyranny is inescapable.
I still haven't gotten it. Insane. Unbelievable. Yeah, at least I'm gonna make quality, that's true.
Oh? Ahoy there! Justice will prevail.
If someone is just a total Pepega, I would just like stop responding to them, honestly. I can totally relate how you feel. Because I get triggered like way faster than you do. Oh my god. The sad thing is, this is probably one of the easier builds to follow, right? Like, what is an easier build to follow than Pconc? It's just like literally my character is just like a very, very cheap uniques, everything rare, and then, well, my body armor is expensive, but that's like the only thing. I don't have any level 21 gems. I don't have any awakened gems, although we should have them. Like, I just haven't bought them. You guys should have the awakened gems. They're not that expensive, I don't think. The flash stuff would be confusing. Yeah. But I mean, it's in the video, so if they watch it, they should get it. 10 minutes. I think maybe this is the last run before the update. I don't want to lose a lab. Everything was going to be super expensive.
Offspring of suffering and time.
I took into account for that, though. Like, right? This shield wasn't in the league start guide, even though I knew it would be 2C in a few days. I don't want people to... I would just feel bad if I was following a guide and I bought like an expensive Fury Valve and an expensive Leper's Alm, and then like 3 days later they cost 1C. Like if I'm paying like 2 div for each, and then in a couple days they go down, I would be pissed at the creator. So I made a build where, you know, they're still in there in the notes, but I'm not focusing on it on the day one thing, so I don't have you guys trying to buy these immediately. Because you don't need them immediately. Like, this sort of stuff, once you get into T16 maps, then you might start needing that power. The gem can carry quite far. Now, I remember freaking Jungron on Reddit telling me I'm a fucking insane for not thinking that Leopards is going to be 3 Chaos on day one. He's like, you're delusional if you don't think this is going to be 3C on day one. And it wasn't. It was 2 Divine on day one. Only necklace was expensive. This shield was 2 divines on day one. This shield was not cheap. The shield I recommended was cheap. Even at the end of day one, that shield was like 60C. And that's after like 24 hours.
You are inexhaustible. My 3 lieutenants remain. Misery loves company, I suppose.
Oh, this is wrong. God damn it. I don't remember where to go. Is it this way? I really hope we get it here.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep you must navigate your empire through troubled waters. You are free.
Holy shit, we still don't get it. I would, yeah. We still haven't gotten it. This is insane. Oh no. If we're like super endgame cat litter, you can get a mage blood with a topaz flask, and you can put on a lightning coil that has a double corruption for damage, like +4 levels or something. Or honestly, you could even do that with a Tides of Time without going into the late game. Maybe. Can I do this really fast in 5 minutes? I don't think so. I might not be able to. True. I would check out this video. It's pretty budget. This is 40 div is less than I've invested in my character. The only thing that I've changed since this video is, and I've included it in the POB, I'm going up to Ghost Dance, and I took off Blood Rage. And it makes the build significantly tankier. You can make a character stronger than mine with 40. It's a div right now. I'm gonna buy some of the Awakened gems while we wait for servers to go offline. Awakened Unbound is probably the best of the four, because at level 5 it gets +1 to your Pconc. This is only one divine. It's one divine for +1. This is technically better than getting Pconc to level 21, because this is cheap. Oh, Void Manip also gives a +1? True. They're both cheap. Yeah, so there's a point where bouncing becomes really good, and it's after Act 4, well really just whenever you're level 38, because then you can use GMP and you can use Greater Volley. So we need to quality these. I honestly, Now even if we get some shitty luck with lab, we'll get quality on those gems, which are important. When's the server going down? Should I buy the last one? Awakened GMP? Awakened Vicious Proj? I can't afford Awakened GMP. Vicious Proj is probably dirt cheap. Oh, it's also a div. What? Wait, no, it's 30C. It's not important to get this one. Then there would be no use for the that orb. Yeah, that would be nice. It'd be nice if we could have more than 3 atlases. Why are we limited to 3? Give us like 5. Does anyone have Awakened GMP on their build already? How much is that? 14 div. Oof. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's not even that bad. 14 div for Awakened GMP, but I mean, I just can't afford it, so. 10 seconds, it's gonna restart. Let's just log out right now. I guess we can look at the patch notes. Did they tweet it or something? They have a screenshot of the forum instead of the actual forum itself. That's interesting. This patch contains balance changes to mercenaries, adjusting the tankiness of allied mercenaries, reducing the damage of enemy mercenaries, and improvements in bug fixes. Mercenaries take less damage at lower levels, more damage at higher levels. Enemy mercenaries do not have hidden damage reduction, with the exception of damage reduction fall off of uniques. Mitigation ignore support can no longer appear on mercenaries, but if you already have one, you get to keep it. What? That's fucked up. What all they're for instead? Awakened GMP is normally very expensive. It's quite rare. So now, if you want level 5 farmers, you do want to use the 20,000 reroll. They're literally saying this is a more efficient way to do things in the patch notes. I was rolling with the lower one. Repeating the same map in a memory thread penalizes item quantity. Let me know if you guys log in, if like the servers are back up. There was a divination card that couldn't go into the divination card stash tab. Fix the bug where itemized temples dropped using the incursion scares the timelines did not match the current level of the temple. That has been a bug for a while. I didn't even realize that was a bug. You guys are back in? Okay. I'll relaunch. Did I even get the patch? Not sure if that downloaded anything. Nice. Wait, what? Was I not supposed to log out? Without a restartless patch? I'm so dumb. Whatever.
Justice will
Okay.
prevail.
Oh my god, what the fuck? As soon as I put it in, it goes. GG. That's so stupid. Oh my god. Doesn't matter, that key's worthless. I'll be disappointed if I'm still doing lab tomorrow. I'm not sure if that's possible. You're welcome, Rub Doctor. Pathfinder Poison Spark still good in this league? Yeah, I mean it hasn't changed. I would just wouldn't rush into it because it's a lot less like efficient currency wise to Pconc. Here, you should do this for me, Strat. That's what I'm doing. I'm not running Agony right now. Did we get the pass yet? Does anyone have a link to the different mercenaries? I assume it's on PoEDB, right? Whoa, that's a really cool helmet. Have you been watching the stream, just a guy? Because, like, you shouldn't be getting one shot in these maps. You're probably gonna have a worse time on something else. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You're doing something wrong. You shouldn't be getting one shot in red maps. I'm doing a pretty insane farming strat on red maps with absolutely garbage gear. You should be looking at this video. It's extremely budget. I try to keep everything as budget friendly and easy to follow as possible.
Anime Princess さんいらっしゃった。い
Thanks
つ
for the
もお世
gifted
話になって
subs,
ます。
Nazax.
めちゃくちゃ
Appreciate you.
参考にしてます。ありがとうございます。アニメプリンセスさんいらっしゃった。い
Patch
つ
is
もお世話に
live.
なってます。めちゃくちゃ参考にし
Why
てま
can't
す。
I get it?
ありがとうございます。
It's fine. Petrified Blood's good. You can use it if you want. What do you mean it's a troll? It's not a troll. Here, this is how you can get it in your drop pool. There's a new div card on Basilica called Damnation.
アニメプリンセス
Thanks
さ
for
んいらっ
Prime
しゃっ
Sentinel.
た。いつもお世話になってます。めちゃくちゃ参考にしてます。ありがとうございます。
I've moved it on to Jungle Valley, which is probably better, but I mean, you can start it on Basilica. Basilica's boss at least gives you a lot of loot as you're fighting it. But yeah, I do recommend moving the cards with the seer when you get it. Yo, you might as well farm Basilica with this strat though, right? Because I don't know if this is accurate, but I feel like the more you juice the map, the more likely Nameless Seer will spawn. Because I think it has something to do with like killing monsters. If you kill a certain amount of monsters, you have a higher chance of spawning it, I think. I'm not sure if that's been proven. But I feel like when I do a juicer strat, I get Nameless Seer a lot, and if I'm just like Alchem going, I almost never see it. Am I far away from the Spark transition? I'm not even thinking about the Spark transition right now. I'm just trying to scale Pconc, because Spark is a lot less efficient with money than Pconc, and I basically haven't even scaled the Pconc yet. This Pconc is... Well, what have I invested in it? Just a doppelganger. Just now, we've bought some Awakened gems, but a lot of this stuff is going to carry over to Spark anyways. I don't know when we're going to transition over to Spark. What the hell? I updated. I guess we just need... The servers aren't up yet. Oh, really? That's how you get Seer? I didn't realize that. Interesting. I'm not sure how it works then. You just gotta kill all the monsters in the map. You don't need to kill lots of monsters. Okay, I'll relaunch then. Oh, yeah, there is a new patch. Natural spawning monster is interesting. Okay. Well, either way, I got it pretty fast. So you can get it while juicing if you want, and then you don't feel like you're just wasting time. And then, well, you can only move one from one map over to another map, but you can nameless seer lots of maps onto lots of other maps, I think. But you can't move Basilica onto two maps. Yeah, I have thoughts on it on every single YouTube update I put, Gary the Snow. You can watch the YouTube updates. If you don't want to actually watch the whole video, I have timestamps where I talk about it. You're welcome. No, Manjar, the thing is people don't watch the update videos. It's not that the text isn't on the screen. Like if people follow in the build, even one of you guys DM'd me today saying, by the way, the ring doesn't work. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, have you watched any content I put out? Because that's what I'm saying. And he's like, no, XDD, I'm too busy blasting. I haven't watched any of your update videos, but I'm here to correct you. Shit makes me so mad. But most of the time I just say, watch the video. I don't answer it every single time. A lot easier that way. All right. Time to do some more lab. We don't have too much time to do lab. The lab's gonna reset into a worse lab pretty soon. It's 6 o'clock right now. When does it reset? I don't know. Maybe in like 40 minutes or maybe in an hour and 40 minutes. I'm not too sure. Will it reach an all-time high? There have been really high all-time highs of like 400 chaos to a divine. Has it been higher than that? I feel like it's even been higher than that. Um, EU servers are down. Oh no. If a server is down, I think you can just assume it's the EU server, right? That's just classic EU server. You're welcome. That's a perfect quiver. You guys that are making these poison sparks ready, you should post your pods in the Discord. Share them. For other people who are also playing, since I'm clearly behind on the progression. Yeah, Tides of Time is good. Like I don't have a Progenesis right now, so it's less useful to use right now. Like, do we care about having these flasks have increased effect? Not really. It doesn't really matter. With the right flask, it's useful. It's good on Poison Spark when we're investing a little bit more. You can definitely throw it on. Like, if we had a Progenesis, it would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Like the 25% increase effect, I don't really care for too much right now. This stuff doesn't really matter. This is nice. This is very nice, but at the same time, I wouldn't put it in my build guide right now. Like I wouldn't recommend putting it on on this setup. If we're using a topaz flask, then it starts to look a little bit better. Topaz flask with lightning coil. Wait, was I? What is happening here? Tides of Time is in my swap for Spark.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. Only as efficient as those to entertain doubt is to dance with death.
Sub belt. Tides of Time.
You were born for this. Only one of your lessons was completed, Ascendant.
That's true. It is also a streamer. And it's a streamer who plays Path of Exile, although he did not make the belt. I used to watch that guy play Dota and Path of Exile occasionally on Twitch a decade ago. I wish I could make that sale. It's a 50C sale, but I'm trapped in lab. Yeah.
Death calls.
That guy really wants that floss. Perfect for me.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor, the must
Arc's still immortal, let's go. Are you res capped or no? Mine is not res capped. But I'm not going to change anything until he starts dying.
My mana is gone.
find your determination of tyranny is inescapable.
Or I really hope we get it. No, we didn't get it. Fuck. Oh, but we can use it on this. This is so sad. Doriani Merc isn't dying? Wow.
Ah, oh,
Dang, these went up in price.
long day. Justice will prevail.
Oh, is it expensive this league? How much is it? I was planning on using that. Maybe I should just level it with this. If I see the 50,000 XP or whatever, 50 million, I'll just click that and I'll just click GCPs on these things. They're only like 30 to 50C, isn't it? Is it much more than that? What the hell? How do I get across?
Calls. The weary traveler closes the strength to one's enemy.
I can just tell you the medium cluster craft. It's in the videos, yes, but I'll just tell you. You need an attack damage medium cluster. It needs to have 4 maximum. It can't have 5 or 6. It needs to be item level 68 or higher. And you just hit Chaos Orbs.
Is the offspring
It's
of
like
suffering and time.
high 20. It's like 20-ish, 20 to 30-ish Chaos Orbs and you'll hit it. It honestly might be cheaper just to buy it though. I don't know. Or you could alt spam if you wanted to. Well, I just bought mine for 50 chaos. Because the base was pretty expensive. When I was buying it, at least. Oh, that's wrong. 2 ults. That's really lucky. Congrats.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. An emperor is only as efficient as those he commands. To dance with death. You are inexhaustible. Only one of your lessons was completed, Ascendant.
You only want follow through. In fact, like technically it's better if you don't have a second one, because then you can get a bunch of free stats. But I mean that it really doesn't matter. It's such a minor thing. I'd be fine with the second one, just don't allocate it. I would say there's no second one worth clicking. Which means, technically speaking, you guys could look out for a Megalomaniac with follow-through that has 2 other good things. You do lose a jewel slot, so it's hard to justify that, but I mean, it definitely is possible to justify that. Thanks for inspiring you to try Pconc. The first build wasn't successful. Easily farming with the 15 budget. Nice, let's go. You have a brutal restraint that's giving you onslaught on kill. Wait, does it give... How does it give frenzy charges? I don't use that too often. Is it frenzy on hit? Because I could use frenzy charges right now. Should I be looking for brutal restraint? It gives you Alchemist Genius? Frenzy on kill. That's still fine. How the hell have I not found it yet? This is insane. This is a waste of time. I regret doing a lab. It's definitely not this rare. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they nerfed it? Has anybody actually hit the thing? Maybe they removed it and didn't tell us?
Ascend with precision.
What does FAP mean? No, I'm trying to get the turn a gem into the transfig on Uberlab. Definitely didn't feel this bad any other. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. You did 5 labs? I've done way more than 5 labs. Okay, that's what I wanted to know though. 1 in 5 for you. Okay, so it is possible to get it still. Because I'm going crazy here.
The weary traveler draws close to the end. Slowness lends strength to one's enemies.
But you definitely at least got it. Yeah, as long as you've gotten it.
You are inexhaustible. Wisdom is the offspring of suffering and time.
I was doing it before the patch. I don't think that this would have been changed in the patch.
Potent little gift from our primitive past.
If you're poison capped, Herald of Agony is not really a very good use of reservation. Yeah, it is, but that's not that much. It's okay, I guess.
The pursuit of power can be a grotesque affair.
I think I went the wrong way. I think this is not the room I'm supposed to be in. No, it's fine.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes.
You can get 5% on a tattoo, by the way. So you could be 100% without it.
By the godmaster, what ambition! Only one of your lessons was completed, Ascendant.
I would not bother going from 6 to 7 Pierce. Unless it's just free. Unless it's something you'd be doing regardless. I don't know, it's fine. I guess we have quite a big duration, so maybe it makes sense. I normally think in terms of like crit spark, where we don't have temp chains, but we have temp chains, so I actually don't know. There we go. So I'm not crazy. All these fuckers telling me it's bugged. I did my test. It seemed like it was doing approximately the right amount of damage. These guys can stop harassing me in my YouTube comments. Thank you so much, Fez, by the way. We gotta pin that, actually. Wait, can you pin your own post? I don't know how to pin. Yeah, no comment on double ring. That is a big question because double rings did not seem to be working for me. But single ring seemed to be working just fine. Can you pin your own comment onto the stream?
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises.
Oh, it doesn't. Damn it. I don't know how it works either. Rip.
Through troubled waters. The trap of tyranny is inescapable.
Wait, I didn't get any quality option here. Um, oh, man.
Justice will prevail.
It's funny because there's one Twitch employee who's like a Rutu fan, and he Rutu got him to like personally check it or something, and the guy was like, "Oh shit, something's kind of weird," because I think he just like blatantly believes what streamers say. But actually, I do think it's bugged because it's still. I don't think they fully tested it because they probably just tested one ring. Two rings felt. There's no way two rings works. So honestly, it's still a little ambiguous. I don't think. I don't know. But at least they're saying it's I think we can assume one ring is working. They probably tested one ring because that would make sense to do, right? They're not gonna post that if they didn't test one ring. The difference was 28 seconds versus 22 seconds. It should be a 40% increase. I think it ended up being a 30% increase, but my test was very, very unscientific, right? Like if one of my flasks runs out, like I honestly should have crafted 100 charges on the second flask so that I wouldn't like lose damage in the middle of a fight. It was extremely unscientific, but still it was 22 versus 28 is a big difference.
Strength to one's enemies.
Yeah, there's a lot of assumptions, but
Are you a martyr? You are
that was the extent I was willing to waste my time testing this because that was on like day 2 of the league, and I think you would have to be a little mental to spend like 2 hour plus doing a very controlled test when everybody else is just like blasting maps. I'm not the beta tester here. That's GGG's job. Thanks for the prime, Sizen. Appreciate you.
お世話になってます。めちゃくちゃ参考にしてます。ありがとうございます。
The ring. Where does it come from? One of the new bosses? I don't even know. I just bought it.
You're finished. When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. An emperor is only hesitation.
I feel like we'll get another post from GGG. That's probably not the last post. They'll probably have some other sort of clarification. But it's nice to see an official response.
Resilience. My 3 lieutenants remain.
What node is that? You can take it if you want. I've taken this in the past. It does make it, I don't know. What exactly is this? This is like a map boss, right? It's just like a random map. I don't even know what this is. It's like, or is it like a can? I don't remember. This is like, you can tell what this is. You can take it. I don't think it's like crucial, yes or no. I mean, like you can take that on whatever, but the nodes leading up to it are nice because they just increase the effect. There's no reason to skip this. You can take it if you want. These buff pack size, this says, yes, whatever. It's not going to give you more Harbinger drops, though. Is that what it is? 217 packs? True. Yeah, feel free to include it. Well, I'm trying to get the level 21 Pconc bouncing right now, but yeah, we're also getting quality at the same time. I thought this would be a lot faster. This is normally really fast. I'm getting super unlucky here. We've committed so much time, I don't want to give up yet.
Death calls. An aspirant can afford to be promising.
You can, but it's not guaranteed.
Must keep
The rare option at the end of it.
you with open jaws.
My mana is gone.
Enjoy the reprisal. Your destination is more dangerous than the journey, Ascendant.
I'm getting ready to give up if I don't get it. There we go, we got it. Holy shit, finally. So, look, level 2120 corrupted. Transform a non-transfigured... Wait. Yes, this is non-transfigured. And there's only one Pconc bouncing that's transfigured. We can retire from this madness. That took so much longer than I was counting on. But, you know, I think it was worth doing. Even if just as a demo to you guys showing you can get a level 21 gem for cheap if you, just like level up your Pconc bouncings in your offhand. Do 6 at a time. Corrupt them, eventually you'll get one of those 21. You don't have to be doing it on the Pconc bouncing. Rip, this is worth 30C. It needs to have that specific text though. It can't just be you're like it took me so many times to get that right. So it's nice, but it's not guaranteed. Okay, now we have these awakened gems as well that we're leveling, which is nice. What are these worth? Oh, it's rough, but if you don't have quality on your other gems, you're getting quality every time anyways, and it's nice to get quality on this stuff, so, you know, it's not too bad. You can also, if you buy your awakened gems, you can just slam on the XP every single time, right? You'll get them a 5 a little bit faster. Um, those XP things are really good to use on Empowers and Enlightens, because if you 20 quality the Empower or Enlighten, they get extra XP, and that works with the font. So the font will give you more XP than it says. I gotta get up and stretch after doing so much lab. I'll be back in a second.
アニメプリンセスさんがいらっしゃった。いつもお世話になってます。めちゃくちゃ参考にしてます。ありがとうございます。アニメプリンセスさんがいらっしゃった。いつもお世話になってます。めちゃくちゃ参考にしてます。ありがとうございます。
Thanks for the gifted subs, MBid94. Uh, fuck. I missed this probably. Uh, okay, now we gotta spec into different atlas tree to get AMOD maps. Hmm. And it's actually this tree. The only difference is you don't have the RB nodes. Yeah, what's your question? It's actually exactly this tree. That's awesome, Ursox. No, it's not exactly this tree. We need every map node possible. There's map nodes here. But man, it is so similar. Okay, that's a little bit more of an involved question than I was planning. What is your build? You should be able to. I mean, if you want to see what my character's gear is, just look at that video. It's very basic gear. My character does not have fancy gear. Um, so you can just compare yourself to that character. I mean, everybody's technically either close to able to do it or being able to do it. If you've been able to get this far into the game where you have like those map slots and stuff, you probably can do it. Um, well, just take a look at my pop and compare it to yours and just see how close they are. You don't even need to be quite as powerful as me probably to do it, but I think I am sort of like on the verge. It is not the easiest strat. That's why I'm sort of looking for a little bit more damage now. We just spent my currency to get level 21 Pconc. Okay, I guess. Fuck. 100 refund points. We're gonna have two trees that are like 99% the same, but whatever. I don't want to just keep respecking different points. Um. Hey, Scrims, how's it going? Oh, nice. What is it? Is it a crafting video? Nice. I like to hear it. What are you doing? Farming strats or crafting strats? Oh, cool. Um, it should work, yeah. Budget Poison Spark does lightning damage. You're making a build guide too? Oh, that's cool. You're welcome, Asura. Yeah. Oh, shit. Mm. He said it's coming out on Friday, dude. Should follow him on YouTube. There's no way he's leaking his pod before the video comes out, is there? That would be crazy. I wouldn't. Well, I don't know. Probably wouldn't do it. So now the question is, do I even want to grab this deli? Because realistically speaking, we can drop every map with deli, so we don't need to put any deli on here. Um, okay, this is the map farming tree. We've got beyond guaranteed. We have all of the map nodes, except for this one, because I don't think we'll have quality on the maps. We have all the map effect. We got Eater Worlds. In fact, we even have an extra point here. We don't need that there. We could get this. It means less altars we can click, but the altars are more powerful. We have all the shrine nodes, which are optional, obviously. Extra pack of monsters is fine. That's good. We don't need all this quant here, but it's fine. I don't think I need to put those points anywhere else. This seems good. Although actually, why was I doing delirium on the map? Because back then, we didn't have the delirium thing. Now these supposedly can give you lots of maps. We're gonna have to investigate that. I should probably have an originator map thing. Am I switching to? Well, we're gonna try different stuff and see. So why was chat saying yesterday that these are specifically good for farming 8 mod maps? Could this more map thing you can also get on T17 maps? Why is it better on these T16.5? That's what I'm curious about. It's just that these are more accessible? I'm not sure. True, but for me, what I'm trying to do, I guess, yeah, dropping T17s is great. That would be the big difference. I'm trying to get 8 mod delirious maps. Let's do a regex to see if I can run these. So we're gonna try without this Fizz Reflect. I still don't want to run those two. Don't want to run that. I don't really know how I feel about this. I feel like we could probably do that. No, actually, probably not. So all of these, the T16 map mods are at least runnable. I'll have to read through them as well. Yeah, here's the regex. This is one of you guys. Do you know how I know? Because this boot was in my build guide. And this guy's holding a Pconc. Uh, no stock of this? Do I have? I don't think I have any left. No. Okay, so we're obviously going to use 8 mod corrupted maps. And we want maps to have delirium. These are not 8 mod maps right now, but this is probably still pretty good. It's still like a lot of increased maps. And this just adds packs, which will drop a few maps each. I probably should have more of this. But this is really good for Eater Worlds. If you proc the Eater Worlds, this is better. So technically you could just use one of these if you wanted. I don't right now. Nothing changed with mercs. True. Yeah, people have been saying their mercs still aren't dying. Are we still dying to mercs though, or did people have chat has been saying the enemy mercs are not so scary, which is good. What's happening here? Not a huge sample size, true. Okay. I think this guy crashed. This is insane. And also I just realized for this Atlas tree, I might want to grab singular focus here. Singular focus does not stop T17 maps. It would just stop getting a lot of random stuff. Maybe we just take awesome quant. The quant's not important. Now we're only gonna get Jungle Valley, which is what I want. That guy DC'd. I'm a little scared to run that because of the chaos res. For myself. Because the strat I put out today requires these 8 mod maps, so I want to have a method to get them yourself, because trading for this is cancer. Exclamation filter and you'll get it. Alright, so this is a 50% more maps modifier on it. It can hit a lot higher than that, but whatever, 50% is better than nothing, right? Ooh, the one that's Chaos Res gives you more maps. Fuck. Whatever, we'll just do this. With an 8 mod map strat. We can just mod on shrines. What work am I using?
There is no honor in what you are doing,
The same Merc as in the video exclamation endgame. The gear is slightly changed, but it's the same Merc. I'll probably make an update to it. At some point. With the gear. I have stuff like Doppelganger on it to make him really, really tanky. But that's like, it's not mandatory. This is just me. Holy shopping. I NVIDIA drivers. Do you think this is why?
My mana is gone.
Looks like it's downloading shaders. Wait, if you redo your drivers, do you need to get all the new shaders? I don't know how shaders work. Or is this because we got a patch? Is that why it's getting shaders again? The shader bar is just permanently downloading. Really? Okay, true. Well, maybe we'll have like an hour of bad graphics.
Choose your next move. I still abide by the Trafin code. Choose your fate. By all means, throw your life away. Kneel. Hardly a prize worth fighting over. Take it.
I don't use Blood Rage because we have, we're making use of our energy shield via Ghost Dance. And if I use Blood Rage, it would be constantly degenning my energy shield. And I don't have energy shield bleach to compensate for it. We're just not going to use it, period. If you had another way to get Frenzy on kill, you could do it that way. Death Rush is good, yeah.
Mana is gone.
I think I was using that last league before this new ring came out. It's not bugged. Really? I thought you still get T6. Oh yeah, it's because I'm converting some maps and the conversion happens first, right? Is that why? True. It was never broken. Thank you. I forgot. I honestly should just watch my video from last league because I might be missing out on other things. Easy to forget stuff. Oh yeah, because there's written proof of a GGG employee saying it is not bugged. Although I do think it's bugged, but I think one ring is working like correctly, or at least close to correctly. Because when I tested it, it was a lot more damage. So I think it is a bit more nuanced, but I do think, I don't know, I think it's worth using it. Like, just put it on and try it for yourself. Do a boss with the ring on, with ring off. When I did it, it was more damage. Like, make up your own fucking mind here. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it, but, I mean... I forgot to spend these. I never spend these. No. I think I want to write down. I want to track this stuff. Google Docs. Google Sheets. Hmm. So we did 50% more. And we dropped 5 maps. I don't know. Oh, I should have sold these yesterday. They dropped in price by half. Fucking feels bad.
What have you got for me?
I'm so bad at selling my loot. 2 of them for 44 each, 88. This is 50% more maps. Nothing on there is bad. This is actually very easy. I guess we'll take off the... Though realistically, I might want to block. Anyways.
The more you aid him, the more harm you bring upon him.
Death calls.
Not being rude, Azura, you're just being ignorant because there is no, like, written confirmation of what you're saying. That I can find, at least. And there is GGG written confirmation from a staff member saying they don't think it's bugged, so...
My mana is gone.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's just, I get this question like 50 times a day. It's just kind of obnoxious. It's nothing about you. That's on me, I guess. It's frustrating that people just say this as if it's a fact when it's not. They're just so confident in themselves. I'm not even confident that the ring isn't working correct. I don't think the ring is working correctly, but like these people are just so confident that it's
ア
not
ニメ
working
プリンセ
correctly.
スさんもいらっしゃった。
Thanks for the gift
い
of
つもお
subs
世話にな
here.
ってます。
You
め
didn't
ちゃ
have
く
to
ち
do
ゃ
that.
参考にし
But I
てます。
appreciate you.
ありがとうございます。アニメプリンセスさんもいらっしゃった。いつもお世話になってます。めちゃくちゃ参考にしてます。ありがとうございます。アニメプリンセスさんもいらっしゃった。いつもお世話になってます。めちゃくちゃ参考にしてます。ありがとうございます。アニメプリンセスさんもいらっしゃった。いつもお世話になってます。めちゃくちゃ参考にしてます。
You ever watched that
ありがとう
anime?
ございます。
That's my favorite anime.
アニメプリンセスさんもいらっしゃった。いつもお世話になってます。めちゃくちゃ参考にしてます。ありがとうございます。
Wait, what did they say on there? They're saying the extra poison is working as intended. So what, is the extra poison not supposed to do the same damage? I don't know. Yeah, they could have definitely been a little bit more clear with that.
My mana is gone.
Any of the newer ones? Not as good as the original, but
アニメプリンセスさん
they're
もいらっしゃ
okay,
っ
I guess.
た。いつもお世話になってます。めちゃくちゃ
Thanks for
参
the
考に
Prime
してま
movie.
す。ありがとうございます。アニメプリンセスさんもいらっしゃった。いつもお世話になってます。めちゃくちゃ参考にしてます。ありがとうございます。
Oh my god. I just realized this tree actually needs a different point. This tree does need this, because I am quality. Oh, I forgot to quality them, but I should be quality them. Oops. You don't have to necessarily add them back in, no. I probably wouldn't. But it would be something worth considering at the very least, because those nodes are much better with the light of meaning. It's just a joke, dude. Who names himself AK-47 Habibi? Is that a joke too? There's no way you're actually a Habibi IRL. No, you're not. I don't believe you.
Glad I'll get paid up front.
Did I only get 4 maps there? I thought I got a lot more than that. We are getting a lot of maps though, in general. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm farming maps. Cause we put out this video today, and it really would like to have Delhi 8 mod maps. So today we're doing a new strat to farm 8 mod maps. And you can really put a bunch of different maps in this. It seems like the ideal map to use this tree on would be probably either a T16.5 or a T17 that has the more maps on the implicit. That would be great. But you can honestly, you don't have to do that. You could just do an 8 mod any map, throw it on here, and it would still be fine. This will generate maps no matter what. So probably if I put out a, well, I will put out a video because people need to farm their own maps to do the other strat. I'll say, you know, this will work no matter what you put in it, but ideally, like, this is what you want. And then if you don't have these maps, because not everyone's going to have these T16.5s, you can just put in else. God damn it, this is worth more than I just dumped that in the tab. Or stock decks, true. I like to do this Harvey thing because it's like pretty juiced, so that we have the chance of dropping these div cards. Because I find like ever since, I don't know if it was last patch or the patch before, it's a lot harder to actually drop a div card than it used to be. So you really have to do some juicer strat if you want to have any chance of realistically dropping them. Or like something specialized in dropping div cards with like the, I don't know, the Abyss thing, which I don't want to do. That's not very fun. If I could just have my maps juiced enough where sometimes we drop these and I don't have to do something cringe, that'll be fun. Strong boxes might also be decent for that. Maybe I do that in a few days. But even then, I think I'd probably want some 8 mod maps for that anyways. So just farming this for a while would be good. Yeah, I could go D&D. It's not, the spam isn't that bad. It's not great though.
I know what I'd choose.
This guy's Grace. I don't love that.
I don't miss. One shot, one kill.
Death calls.
Oh, you fought for it. Take it.
Where are the 50 more monsters? I forgot to use these again. God damn it. Oh yeah. You're welcome. Ooh, that's worth something too. Let's go. $23. You didn't drop the precision? Well, having a 100% chance to hit is important, yes. The way I'm getting it is through the helmet. And you could also honestly just drop these gloves and get accuracy on the gloves. I do have a 100% chance to hit, but 93 on evasive monsters. I think that's fine. Like, technically, I guess I could get more for evasive monsters, but I'm not gonna bother. It's important in the sense that just check your chance to hit. Like, literally just Pconc bouncing the second line. In fact, everybody should be making sure they're 100% chance to hit there. You lose out on a lot of damage if you're not. Yeah, helmet or glove. You can drop the glove, and then you don't need to have such expensive gear everywhere. Um,
What's on your mind?
well, 160% more maps on this one. That is crazy. We're running this.
Exile?
Should probably get some chisels too.
What's on your mind?
All right. How many 8 mods do you guys think we'll get here? This is 3 times as much more maps as the last one. I'm also using 2 of these. In fact, I wonder if I use 3 of these and not use escalation. I don't know. Okay, I'll make sure to press my pedal button this time. Oh my god. GG. Fuck.
My mana is gone.
Oh my god, that was close.
What a deal in introductions.
Blade bitter.
Choose wisely.
We're just gonna take the items, I guess.
Given that Alice ends, I'm here to
I think it's probably worth getting slightly less T17s and getting a lot of jungle valleys, I'll be honest. But I'm okay with this for a little bit. Because Jungle Valley is going to give me those crazy div cards, right? I don't really ever want to not have Jungle Valley. Fuck. T17 maps aren't even worth that much, I don't think. Oh shit, I'm not pressing the pedals. There we go, we pressed them. Are those worth a lot for the originator maps? It's just like the purpose. It really depends on what you want. Like you can do singularity or not. But for this purpose where I like truly I'm doing this to get Jungle Valley. So realistically I hate selling things, so unlikely any of these other maps are going to be sold. If someone likes to sell things, that makes more
ア
sense,
ニ
I
メプリン
guess.
セスさんがいらっしゃった。いつもお世話になってます。め
Thanks
ちゃ
for
く
the
ちゃ
gifted
参考にして
Silverman.
ます。ありがとうございます。アニメプリンセスさんがいらっしゃった。いつもお
But
世話に
damn,
なって
we are
ます。
dropping so
め
many
ちゃくちゃ
maps when
参考
you
にしてま
don't
す。
put it on.
ありがとうございます。
Just for like a highlight, I think it looks so much cooler without singular, we got P17 as well. The sheer amount of maps, holy crap. And all of these has Delirium and they're 8 modded. These are like goated maps. I'm using the endgame filter. It's like the first. What is happening? Why can't I pick those maps up? What? Oh my god, fuck. Okay, so we're not even done the map yet. We've dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 maps ready. Yeah, it would work. I hope these maps show now. They do now. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, I think you need to just like leave the map and then come back in. I'm not sure. That seemed to fix it right here though when I died, came back in.
My mana is gone.
These rogue exiles can be so scary sometimes. Thankfully, our defenses are pretty good at this point. Although still, holy shit, look at that. This is still like really sketchy. I just buffed him with these and then I died instantly. Shouldn't have done that. So we were at 19 maps, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 maps for that map. Hopefully this guy doesn't kill me again. Wow, he had a lot of maps. What?
This'll do
Area contains harbingers. Should I do my harbinger strat on the next one? We could. Are you guys impressed about this amount of maps? Okay, I'm gonna write a little script about my thoughts on this. So, with this tree, um, you ideally want to use either like a 16.5 or 17 map with high percent maps. Like ideally probably a T 16.5 so they're easier with 160% more maps. And then you would do 2. Where is it?
What news?
Well, you have to do cartography scarab of corruption. You have to do Delhi scarab of delusions. Because in my opinion, you guys should be adding delirium on these. Multitude is pretty cheap right now. You could do like ×3. But like, I don't know if that's always going to be cheap. Escalation is pretty good because this is just more maps in the entire map. So like, you could definitely argue maybe 2 multitude and 1 escalation. In fact, like this is 12 packs with 300%. This is every single monster with like 50 to 80%. So I think probably you want escalation in there and 2 multitudes. If like the multitudes get expensive, an alt tech we can do is where is it? Influence Scarab of Hordes, and then you would change the tree a little bit. Influence Scarab of Hordes, and if you do take this, the thing you would do on your tree is you would definitely take Eldritch Gaze. Because when you take Eldritch Gaze, you have a lot, you get a better multiplier on the maps, because like one of the mods is like chance to double your maps, and now it's like really high chance to double your maps. And now with that influence scarab, you're gonna get a lot more of these altars. And so that would be like the alternate thing to do. And obviously another thing that you could alternate is either do singular focus or not. So like choose to either do singular focus or not, and you would just pull points off of quant. And that would be like 2 alt things you could do. How many jungle valleys did I get from doing all of this out of the 28? Jungle valley. So I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got like maybe less than half as Jungle Valley. But Singular Focus makes a lot more than drop the Jungle Valley, so I would have had more if I did that. This is literally 1 chaos each. What the fuck? I don't have any more money. Eye level is 85. I don't know. Do any of you guys have any input on this? Feel free to give me some more input, but that's like just a basic way, I think, of this being pretty good. I think this makes sense. It's quite similar to what we did last league, but obviously it's much better now with these new maps.
Godslayer, good day.
Greetings.
Now, since this next one has Harbingers, we're just gonna do the Harby strat in this one. Wait, how do I put these in the thing? Okay. Oh, I should say something about deli orbs. So I need to say like up here. So map choice. So this is like the ideal. Um 20 qual, 1 deli orb. The deli spawns deli monsters, and I think those help generate beyond monsters. Realistically, you can also just use the 8 mod maps you are farming through this for this strat. They do not have the percent more maps, so it's less good, but this was still a great way to farm them last patch, and it works now. So if I run out of these special maps, it's okay. So this has 200% of Fizz as Ellie. And that might like rip, that's gonna kill me at least once. In fact, this might just kill me 6 times actually, I don't know. No, I think if you're juicing it, obviously these are necessary. Escalation seems to make sense, and I do multitude times 2. But I don't know, if one of these ends up being quite pricey, when you do this, you are basically, yes, you could. You could definitely do it. This is what I did last league, because multitudes were pretty expensive. You just drop a multitude for this. It does make the maps a little scarier too, because now you're getting a lot more of those altars, but also more rewarding because you have more chance of getting like the divine altar, because the way those altars spawn is based on the number of those influence mobs you kill in close proximity. So when you have 40% pack size of them, a lot more of them are actually generating the altars, as I understand it. Delirium without big drops. Well, the Deli Orb is like 5C. It's just there to spawn beyond monsters. It's just adding monsters. Like I wouldn't do more than 1 orb. And we want the deli on these maps because we are trying to farm div cards with them. This is for the Harvey strat, that is a div card farming strat. Just add 2 more projectiles onto your config. That's how much free Valve does.
Blessings.
Hello.
It's a lot. A lot of damage. Okay, we're doing the Harvey strat. I'm scared I'm gonna die 6 times, but we'll see what happens.
It worked. Let us proceed.
Map sustain, we dropped 28 maps in the last map. And those are all 8 mod deli maps. So it's amazing. We have the tree and we have the strat to get infinite maps, basically.
My mana is gone.
I so regret doing this map, by the way. I shouldn't have done it. Fuck, I knew I shouldn't have done it. 200% Fizz as Ellie is just so stupid. I don't know why this exists. And it's gonna be like, isn't it 400% because I have the increased effect? I don't even know. Like, why did this mod even exist? I just bricked this map, pretty sure. Yeah, 360 Fizz as Ellie. Is so much extra damage. Whatever, we're limit testing. Doing great, but wait till there's a Soul Eater mob. I'll die. It's all I need. One Soul Eater rare. We just gotta believe in the 95% of 8 chance, right? My Merc died. Oh no. Rip. I'm pressing this buff button too, like the pedal thing. I see my life like shoot down when I press it. And then the monsters die and it's fine.
My mana is gone.
Don't ever do 200 Fizz's Alley. This is like way, way, way harder than it would be otherwise be. Does Deli Orb with map reward drop 8 mods too? Wait, what are you asking? I have one scarab called something something corruption scarab that makes every map drop with 8 mods. And then there's another scarab that makes every map drop with delirium on it. And then we use 1 Scarab of Escalation to just have more generic map drops, but like just overall on the map. And then we have 2 Scarab of Risk, what's it called? No, Multitude Scarabs to give more. And you can use the Horde Scarab to give you more altars, which will thus give you a chance to duplicate your maps. And actually, one thing that I should mention as a extra benefit of the Horde Scarab is since you're duplicating your maps, you're way more likely to get more T17 maps, because the way T17 maps work is it's not too hard to get 1 T17 map in a really juiced map, but it's very, very unlikely to get 2. It's like diminishing returns. But if you drop 1 and it duplicates, I mean, that's your second one. So the Horde Scarab is extra good for farming T17s. You'll receive map as rewards. Sure, yeah. I forgot to put a deli orb on this, I guess. You just reminded me when we crafted this. Whoops. Yeah. Also, I will put out a video guide on how to do the... Like, those notes that I'm making, that's like a rough script for something I'll put on YouTube tomorrow. So you'll have a better way to remember how to do this soon. God damn it. What we were farming, the thing that we were doing for the last hour, every single one of these maps is 8 modded with Delirium. So what did I say? I said this is Influence Scarab Horde is best for farming T17 because you can dupe the T17 and it's easy to drop 1 in a map, hard to drop the second. It's a way to cheese it. Oh, and that's the gold flask that gives you a random div card buff. Is it fun or is it strong or is it both? What would you say? I was gonna test one of those, but they're kind of expensive. Nice. How much was it? Last I looked, there were 14, but that was quite a few days ago. What are the best buffs on it? I would like to drop my Rumi's flask for that. Once I farm enough money, I will. For action shards. This Rumi's is totally replaceable. And honestly, we may be getting close to the point where a life flask is replaceable. I'm not sure. I don't want to risk it yet. I can't believe I used to hate Heartbeat. I actually really like it now. My mod Axel has been trying to get me to do this for many leagues, and I'm always like, nah, I don't want to do this.
My mana is gone.
It's very, very
アニメ
fun.
プリンセスさんがいらっしゃった。いつもお世話になっ
Thanks
て
for the
ます。
Prime Dune
め
Dan.
ちゃくちゃ参考にしてます。ありがとうございます。
I think Faustus also makes it better, because selling stuff on Faustus is so easy. I actually don't mind selling currency. In the past, I would just not even sell it. I just have like 5,000 Horizon Orbs, and they just rot. Yeah, the thing is, I think every monster in the pack, magic pack, has the same buff, right? So even if you kill a whole pack, you're not really getting much. But with regular Headhunter, every single rare is different, so... And they also have more buffs, don't they? Is there any league mechanic where Replica Headhunter is okay to use? I'm not sure. Oh god.
You there. Local.
It's okay in Simulacrum, true. Regular Headhunter is not that great Simulacrum. Think it's better than regular Headhunter? Yeah, my Mimir died in this map. I probably should res cap him as well. That's what I said, right? When he dies, I'll do something to change him.
My mana is gone.
They did nerf Mercs in some fashion, but I don't know. I think they nerfed. Did they say exactly what they did? I'm not sure. It's not. I don't think it's that noticeable. But yeah, I am gonna try and res cap him because my Merc doesn't have anything res capped, and that might be important now. What one do I want here? Chance for equipment items to have memory strands. What does an urgent pack do? I don't know. Fuck it. Nice. 2 monsters left. We don't need to go back in. 8 mod Atlas. Here, you can clip it. There's going to be a video tomorrow. I mean, we just did it. You need to make a clip because you can't fit it all on one screen. And my advice here will be, sometimes it will be advantageous to take singular focus. Oh, wait, no, sorry. This is the Harvey one. My bad. Don't clip that one. Here. We were doing Harvey. I forgot. This is the 8 mod Atlas. And the one thing that you would sometimes change is if you only want to get like one map, only want to get your favorites, you should spec in singular focus, or else you're going to get a lot of bullshit. But if you don't take singular focus, you get slightly more T17 maps, and I don't necessarily even think that that's worth it. T17 maps are not that crazy, but that's like some decision you need to make. And sometimes Eldritch Gaze is good. If you handle it, you take Eldritch Gaze. And these are the scarabs. If you do Eldritch Gaze, you use Influence Scarab of Hordes instead of a Multitude. Otherwise, it's Corruption, Delusions, 2 Multitudes, Escalation. And that's definitely the next YouTube video because it needs to. I need to make it because it's like the twin video to the first strat. You want to do both of them. Yeah, I don't have Eldritch Gaze on right now. I don't know. It does make it quite a bit scary. It's already a little bit scary. You're welcome. I would be inclined to use singular focus. But again, like, this is going to last me a long-ass time. We only did, what, like 2 or 3 of these? There's a lot of these maps. The only reason that was bad Hypnotics was it was 365 Fizz as Ellie. Otherwise, it would have been fine.
Exile.
So there's more Harbinger. So maybe we just do Harbinger on all the rest of them because we got a Harbinger thing. That's pretty cool. I really like this new chain of maps. No, I would use the regex. The only thing that regex can't be useful for is T17 maps. You need to read T17 maps. And if we look at the regex, I personally probably wouldn't want to run minus max res. I wouldn't want to do leech. I wouldn't want to do poison or flash charge. So we're only filtering out 4 things. And I think you definitely use that. I wouldn't want to run a map with any of those. Maybe you could argue you could take max res off and still run it. Because remember, all of these things are getting multiplied by almost double from our Atlas tree. So this is like you get 100% reduced flash charges. This is like almost 100% avoid poison. Like, you can't run those. Cannot leech. Well, we're leeching our mana, so we need... I think those are pretty non-negotiable. We can eventually gear to fix some of them, but I think it's fine. It's fine to just filter those out. I don't know. But, I mean, I just gave you the regex. Like, this code that I just pasted there, if you just paste it down here, and then you look at your maps, the ones you can't run are going to be grayed out. Some of these are probably un-ID'd. I don't know. There's a decent amount I can't run. No, they're all... When will I swap to Poison Spark? I'm not sure. It requires a lot of investment. I don't have that much money right now. Let's look at my Wealthy Exile. My money went down, actually. Because I bought it. Oh no, it went back up. I have 54 divines right now. Although that's kind of fake, I think. I will, yeah, I'll likely will at some point. I might do Mamba first, because Mamba is very, very cheap in comparison. And people have been asking me to play it. It would be fun to stream that. So maybe the short-term plans are... Well, upgrade this some more, obviously. This is still so basic, and then pivot into Mamba for a bit. Mamba's also easier for a lot of people to afford. But... we have a lot of scaling to do on this. This is pretty good for mapping. What Harvey orb should you use? You mean what Deli orb you should use? It doesn't matter. You can use anything. You just put a single Deli orb just to get the delirium monsters on it. I think I'm gonna call it here. It's a really short stream. I normally don't do such a short stream, but I was so busy earlier today. I had to start it late. I'll probably do a better stream tomorrow. It was fun though. We got a lot accomplished. The whole lab stuff was great. We actually made meaningful upgrades to our character. And I'm happy we were able to test out the mapping, the map drop strat. I mean, it's not too dissimilar from what we were doing last league. It's just that 16.5 map is so OP right now. So yeah, that was good. I'm gonna raid Subtract and see what he's up to. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow when the map farming video comes out, and we'll figure out what to do tomorrow. We might just do more of the same, more of this, or we might try some new strat. I'm not sure. I'm open to ideas. Anyways, fun stream. Thanks for watching. Good luck on your drops. I've just given you guys a couple farming strats that are pretty good. So hopefully that'll tide you over till tomorrow. Alright. Thanks for all the follows, all the gifted subs. It's really fun. Good night, guys.